Hello, and thank you for joining me, Rose Ward, stampersdelight.com. Grab your coffee, grab your tea, and come scrapbook with me. Today is Scrapbook Sunday, and we're going to get started. Just a couple of reminders. Donna Gray and I have the basics of card making class going on. That is a Facebook group, and also a craft along at the end of the month. You're going to learn some new techniques, maybe old techniques, ones you forgot about, and so much more. So definitely check that out, regardless if you're a new stamper or you've been stamping for a while. There's something for everyone. Don't forget to check out the Stampers Delight shop, which has this mug and other stamping and scrapbooking apparel. I have the April online and in-person retreat, spring retreat going on with the Thankful Garden Suite. I urge everybody to sign up early because these suites go active on March 4th, and we don't want any back orders. For the April online classes, we have the textured botanical textured suite. So you're going to get both of those designer series paper, a quarter of a pack, and you're going to get the ribbon and the gems, and then you can add the bundle and the embossing folder. And also for April, we have the scrapbooking online class with the everyday moments. So check out my classes. I hope you'll join. Let's get started. Okay, so the other day I showed you, well, I put it on Facebook and my blog, I think it was. But this was what I did with these. Let me just bring this in. This is our on-the-go tag, new tag set bundle that's going to go active on the 4th. And what I did was I took these tags and I fussy cutted those. And then I took some of the other designer series paper and I just made some cards. I love this. So I made quite a few cards. And I'll tell you what I like about this set. I bought it for scrapbooking, but then I realized what a great set it is for kids going off to college, abroad, somebody traveling. So, I mean, such good ideas just by cutting out those tags, making like a one-sheet wonder, and then adding some more designer series paper to it. And they also come with these little treat boxes that looks like a little suitcase. How cute is that? You know, you can give that to somebody for traveling with some snacks in it. So don't overlook this suite because there is a lot you can do with it. Now, what I want to do with it today is I really want to do some scrapbooking, which is why I actually bought it. And I'm going to bring in some of our, let me just grab this right here. I'm using the Shy Shamrock for my background. And then I'm going to add some pictures. I'm going to use the Jour Afternoon to mat those. So what I thought I'd do, because this is for scrapbooking, I have some pictures from when we went on our first Stampin' Up! Incentive cruise. And I thought this would be a good set to use for that. I also have a postcard I think I might use. And then this would be for my second page, I think. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'll use that for my second page. All right. So let me get started by, I'm going to put those this way. I'm going to mat some of these pictures. So I am just going to take the Jour Afternoon, and I'm going to layer these onto that. I don't really measure it. I just kind of eyeball it. I think that's going to show up nicely. Remember, the pictures may not be the best because sometimes we don't take, you know, well, back in the day, you only had regular cameras. Now you have the great iPhones and cell phones. But it's all about the memories. That's what it's about. I'm just going to layer these on here. My son looked so happy, didn't he? Typical 15-year-old teenager. I mean, this was our first incentive cruise with Stampin' Up. You think he would have been over the moon about going to Alaska. He absolutely loved it, but, you know, 15-year-olds aren't going to express that. So now I'm going to bring in my paper trimmer. And I'm going to cut these down. You can measure them, and do it that way, but I just like to put it all on a piece of cardstock and then just cut them out because I just want a little bit of blue showing. I think the blue really makes it pop. And I might trim that just a hair. Okay. So now I got those pictures. Let's do these. Remember, when it comes to scrapbooking, there's no right or wrong way to do it, as long as you're happy with it. That's all that counts. And let's do this one. Okay, so let me push that aside because I probably will end up using that. So this was one of the days that we went sightseeing. And I really do like this postcard, but I don't know that it's going to fit for me because this one I absolutely love. I don't even think that needs to be matted because of that beautiful blue color, but I'm going to anyway, just in case. I actually might use those words from Alaska. We'll see. When I do my Scrapbook Sundays, believe it or not, I have an idea in my head, but like I haven't done it ahead of time, so it's really kind of like a scrapbook on the fly. I'd really like to know your thoughts on my Scrapbook Sundays. I'd like to continue with them, so please let me know if you enjoy them. Don't forget to subscribe. Also, share my videos. So just playing around first to see where I might want to put these. Really like that word, the Alaska. I might have to cut that. Anyway, we'll get to that. So then I just want to show you what I've already done, which is now on this page, this is why I liked it for scrapbooking, it's got places where you can journal. So I've already journaled this, but I do need to cut it out. So I am going to grab this. I'm just going to cut that. Now again, you can use these for cards, but I wanted to use them for journaling. And I don't want that stripe. I want it off there. Okay, so there's my journaling piece. Now, one of the other things I'm going to do, even though this says the Alaska Cruise May 2004, with the stamps, we have a stamp that also has the date on it. And I want to add that just as, you know, a little stamping. So I am going to add that right there. And now I can add the date, which is 5/13/2004. All right. These pictures are a little large here. I'm going to make this a 2-page layout anyway. All right. So first I'm going to bring in some of that Designer Series paper. some of it I have cut already for the cards that I did. So what I'm going to do is bring in those first. Here we go. Remember, I'm making this 2 pages. So that would go right there. And then we have these suitcases. So I'm going to bring in my paper trimmer. This is already 12 inches. Let's see what size this is. It should be 8 because I cut some off. Yeah, so I'm going to go into the 4-inch mark here. I'm going to leave a little green area there. And I am actually going to lay that all the way down. I'm using my glass mat here. I want about an inch, so I'm lining that up right there. About there would work. Doing the same thing on this side. Remember, if you want to get started scrapbooking, all you got to do is get some paper, some pictures, and just start. Let's go with an inch here. That's an inch. Okay, now I have this piece. And I do want the luggage in the backpack. I'm going to see, this is 4 inches, right? This is now 4 1/4. So we're going to actually make it 4 inches. And then I'm going to cut that in half. And yep, still 12, so we'll go with the 6. So we're going to overlap this a little bit. I should show you the stamps too, because there are some dies to this. I don't know that I'm going to use them for my scrapbook today, but I will use them for my cards later on. I think I left it over on the other table. Maybe it's probably here. All right, so anyway, what I'm doing now is I'm just adding some of this designer series paper. This strip right here, I think I'll add that right there. Why waste it, right? So I'm going to take that strip and I'm going to add that. Now I am going to go off the page and add my glue onto my silicone mat here because I don't want it on my page. I'm just going to line that up right there. Let's see if we have another piece. I can use that. I'll be honest, scrapbook, when I do my scrapbooking, a lot of times I'm using pieces. Let me see. I don't think I have another piece, so I'm going to cut one. Let's see what one I want to cut. Okay, I'll make it the same. So I'm just going to trim, that's the luggage one. I'm just going to trim off about 1/4 inch. Doesn't have to be exact. And I'll add that one right there. Just adding some designer series paper to the back. So that's how I'm starting it. And you can see I'm doing it opposite. So let's bring in some of those pictures I've already matted. And of course my saying. And my Alaska picture. Did I have one more? If I didn't, I'm going to. All right, so think what I'm going to start with is right here. I want that beautiful picture of Alaska. I'm going to add the picture of the three of us, or the two of us there, us over here, this one over here maybe. I need one more for this corner. This is where I could. Yes, yes, I wanted to use that. I'm going to use that one right there. Now I could switch it up so that my journaling comes first, and I could add it like that, which I may change my mind and do it that way, so that when it's a 2-page layout, you read your journaling first. But I also have another picture of the three of us. It's not the it's not the best. So it's kind of blurry, but I do want the bald eagles. So look at that. I got a piece perfect for it. Again, using up scraps that I have here. And I'm just going to lay that right down. I'm going to leave that border a little wider. But I'm not going to use my ribbon scissors. The scraps that you have are great for scrapbooking or cards. Okay, so now I think I have that laid out where I want it. So I'm going to go ahead and lay these down. Isn't that gorgeous? I think I took that on our helicopter ride. So I don't have a great picture of that, but that's me in a helicopter. We decided to take the helicopter onto a glacier, and I'm afraid of heights. I don't even like to fly. But I did it because my son wanted to do it, and it was awesome. It really was. I'm going to go ahead and put my journaling down here. Add that one right there. I've been holding on to these pictures for a while. What, like 20 years? Oh my gosh, 21 years. I did some other scrapbook pages with some of the pictures. I'm not that far behind. Actually, I want to lift that up if I can. I want to move that in a little bit more. And then the bald eagles. I'm going to add them this way. So I'm looking at it. I like the flow of it. I still have a lot more pictures to do, but for today, this is how I'm going to do this. Now, we also have some gems that go with this suite. Let me just move the papers out of the way so I can get to the gems. I guess you would call them gems. They're pretty cool. Little arrows. All kinds of little things. Well, let's play with those. And see what I want to do with them. So I think like I'm going to pull some of these off. Maybe I could put an arrow right here that they're reading something, right? Definitely a heart, maybe right there, because I love that picture of the two of them. This right here would not fit there, so I'm not going to use that. But I am going to get rid of my little mistake there. And by doing that, I'm going to take these arrows and hide that. Where there's a will, there's a way. Now you don't see that. So I got some little pieces there. I actually have some smaller pieces. I'm going to look here. Oh, there that is. Designer series paper. Now maybe I want to use this up too. I can actually tuck some of this in here if I wanted to. Just going through, grabbing what I need here. If I want to use these little pieces, I can. I can tuck them over here, over here. There we go. I'm just going to add some of these little pieces. So this I could actually cut in half. So you see how I'm doing that? Just got strips that I want to use up. So maybe we'll do it this way. Slide that right in there. What do you think? Why not? Line that piece right up there. This one I'm actually going to cut in half because I don't want to tuck in that whole thing. Okay, I'm going to cheat. I'm just going to use my ribbon scissors. I can tuck that in there. I'm using up, remember, I'm using up scraps. So let's go ahead. This one right here I'm going to leave as a tag. And I'm going to stamp this. And it's going to say, "You're going places." Now that's too small. So let's grab one of these. And we're going to cut it. So I want to take one of these that's long enough, and I think the orange one, "You're going places." What else do we have? Enjoy. Oh, you know what? Back it up. See? Let me take that small one that I've already got cut. Let me bring in the Azure Afternoon. Let me stamp Enjoy. And now what I'm going to do is I am going to take my Take Your Pick tool or my scissors, and I'm going to poke a little hole in this so that I can get some ribbon through it. Everything gets buried when I start crafting. All right, we're just going to go with this. I'm just going to stick my scissors there without hurting myself. I'm just going to make a little hole. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all three of these colors. In camera view, great. Sometimes I forget to put things on my crafting desk, so I just go with the flow. And I'm going to poke those through here. There's one. There it is. I'm going to Take Your Pick tool. Let's poke those right through there. I want this kind of long. Cut that off. Now I have these three colors. So after doing all those cards, most of these pieces were leftovers. Not, I don't want to say scraps because some of them were pretty large pieces. There we go. It says Enjoy. I'm going to bring in some dimensionals. Hopefully the large ones I still have around here. There we go. I just think this is a great set for scrapbooking trips. You can even leave that long. I don't want it that long. I don't want it to go over the moose. I can leave it like that. And I'm just going to push my chair out for a minute. I do want to grab the stamp set. and dies to show you. So there's the stamps that I've been using. And then here are the dies. So you can make yourself some more tags. I love the keys. Even though I didn't use them for my scrapbook page, I would use them for my cards or other scrapbook pages. Okay, so there I have a 2-page layout. And if I wanted to do more with that, let me just show you. I could add some more of these gems. And add a little bit more to it. So maybe I would do, let's see, another arrow pointing up. This little arrow might be here pointing down. Just, you know, wherever you want to show somebody, you know, look over here, look over there. I like that one on the picture. But whichever way you do it, it's going to be your page. So as long as you're happy with it, and I'm happy with these two. I absolutely love these designer series papers for scrapbooking. I really do. Let me just show you and give you a quick idea. Another reason that I liked them. So this piece that I cut out, these journaling pieces, I'm thinking would make a great, like, here's my son's first day of school. So this is just an idea for you, right? And I can put that on a piece of this designer series paper. So this is just an idea for you. Because look at the background. Yes, it's got the fence. It's got the globe. So it's kind of like he's going to school for the first time. And the other thing is, what I liked about it, was this actually to me looks like crayons. So I think my next project is going to be using this and this piece of designer series paper, because to me it looks like crayons for his first day of school. So I already have another idea of what I want to do. And then this one right here could be for your journaling. So just some quick ideas for you if you're contemplating whether you want this suite. So I didn't want you to think it was just for travel. You could do it for kids' schools, scrapbooking their first day of school, last day of school, college. So I hope I gave you some ideas to use this Tags to Go suite collection. And don't forget to leave me a message, give me a thumbs up, share my videos. Follow me on Facebook, subscribe to YouTube, and you will be in the free giveaway. So I was a little backed up here. So one of the giveaways goes to Elaine Bullock. Now, Elaine, I'm not sure you're in the U.S., so you have to let me know, okay? And that was from last Sunday. Karen K. I've already messaged both of you that you won these. So I need you to just let me know what your address is. And this was from Friday's video. Okay, so there'll be another giveaway next Friday from today's video. So you want to, in order to get in the free drawing, you just need to share my videos, leave me a comment, subscribe, and follow me. I hope you enjoyed this, and until next time, keep on scrapbooking, scrapbookers. Bye!